I haven't worked in 17 years. How do I start to look for a job? Oh, wow. Okay. So I give it to everybody straight. So here's the thing. My brand of coaching is I'm going to tell you what you need to hear. I am never going to lie to you. I'm never going to sugarcoat it. And the reason I can be so honest with you is because with 20 years of experience, I know how to fix it. So I'm not afraid to tell you the truth because we have a way to fix it. Because I preface this by telling you, Beth, and this is hard to hear, you're essentially starting over at zero. For every year you're out of the traditional workforce, you lose 10% of your relevancy. So when you hit year 10, you became 100% irrelevant. It's a do-over. Everybody sees you the same way they see somebody who's never been in the workforce before because you've been out 17 years on paper, right? Your resume becomes irrelevant on paper. So Beth, a resume is not a tool that you're going to use to get hired. And you might be thinking, but how is that possible, JT? Everyone asks for a resume. They do. And it's not that you're not going to put one together, but the resume isn't going to get you hired, my friend. First thing we're going to do is have a blast with you. First thing we're going to do is do some self-discovery and figure out who is Beth? What's Beth's workplace personality? What ways does Beth like to create value? What's her work style? What are her learning preferences, right? What kinds of companies is she attracted to and why, right? And we're going to start to figure that all out so that you can put together a bucket list of companies that you would like to work for and what you would want to leverage about yourself when you work for them. You see what we're going to do there? We're going to create a little matchy situation. Then Beth, you're going to have a blast because you're going to do a little informational interviewing. This is where you're just talking to people about their jobs, how they got there, what they like about them. You're not asking them for a job. You're just like, here I am, starting over, so excited. This is who I am. This is what I love to do. These are the problems I love to solve. This is the kind of thing that I care about. And now I'm talking to you because I want to understand your job. People love that. People love to be interviewed about themselves, okay? Here's Beth doing this, having a ball. And guess what's happening, Beth? You're specifically talking to people who could make introductions to people that could hire you for the kind of work you want to do. And what happens is they're digging you, you're digging them because you're having this great conversation. They get to know Beth. They're like, oh, she's amazing. She could do this job. She doesn't need 17 years of experience. She can do this job. Let me introduce her to the hiring manager. She's got the right energy. She's got the right vibe. She gets us. And all of a sudden they're like, where have you been, Beth? You're perfect. No bad habits, fresh start, easy to coach. Let's hire you. I see stay-at-home moms go back to work all the time, right? But you have to have a strategy and you have to have the right tools and the right tactics. Applying online is going to fail you 100% of the time right now, Beth, because that requires a resume and a resume is not going to work for you. We don't lead with the resume for you. We lead with self-assessment, self-discovery, and matching that to employers and then having conversations. That's how you're going to land. Does that make sense? Start with a Career Decoder. Go take the free Career Decoder quiz. You'll see what I mean. Go take that quiz. It'll start to help you think about what you'd like to do in the work environment. And then if you want, come over and grab a 7-day free trial. Let us interpret the results and then start to see what I'm talking about, how you would build your strategy, tools, and tactics with us so that we can make sure that your job search is super productive. And I'm excited for you to get back into the workforce. Good for you. That's awesome.